Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Matt Shad, and this is another episode of the Zoot Report. So let's get into this, shall we? I'll let y'all look at my wonderful top section here. You ever notice how people just get frustrated, aggravated? You ever notice how you do? Someone does something stupid, or you find that they did something stupid. Ruins your whole damn day. It's like, fuck, man. And you spend the whole day just pissed off because this person did something stupid. It could be nothing really stupid. It could be something as simple as they jumped the gun and did something without you saying it or asking it or whatever, right? Took the initiative, and they're like, what the fuck, that was stupid, why would you do that? And you give them the reason. They give you the reason, like, well, you know, I was thinking. What do you mean you were thinking? I don't know. So, little something about me. I will do things just to be. I will make you aggravated. I will make you frustrated, because I'm on my own little fucking sheet of music. I do things totally different than everybody else, and for reasons that only my mind and my heart and my soul knows. Makes sense to me. Right? And it's my prerogative. But, you know, hey, I'm special, I'm extra, whatever the case may be. I'm speaking from experience, and I do apologize. I can't seem to keep power in this thing. Okay, great. But at some point in time, I just could be like, look, I did what I wanted to do. I did what I thought was right. I made a call, I made a decision, and I did the thing. Okay? Whatever. I also understand that a lot of times people are tired. People are got something else going on in their lives. They got no patience whatsoever for anything that just irks their tater, right? Anything that just fucks with them. Anything that's like, well, fuck, that sucks. So and so left the fucking, you know, the thing out and whatever. What the fuck? Oh my fucking god! You didn't get out of my way, or you know, people are just people get frustrated and they get aggravated, and sometimes they get over it, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they hold a grudge. Sometimes that moment of frustration and aggravation that they felt towards you sticks with them for the rest of their life, and that's what they think of you. You caused them to lose their fucking minds. I mean, you know, I don't know. Even Gunnery Sergeant Hartman was, you know, even as a cold-blooded bastard, he was still like, hey, you made it. You know, congratulations. I was a hard ass, but you did it. Right? Congratulations, you made it. And you think about that, you know, when somebody goes drill instructor on you, for one, I'm like, all right, you want to chew my ass for something? Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I did and why I think my choice of action was great, was correct. And if you continue to chew my ass, I don't care if you're a boss or not, I'm just gonna shut up. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Yep, understood. I'll try not to let it happen again. You know, it's people like to be in authority and like to tell people what to do. And if they don't do what they say, or they fuck up, or they do something stupid, quote unquote stupid, that they find stupid, then they lose their shit. It's kind of a fine line how you deal with that. Me, I understood the person was just tired. Never yelled at me for doing the same thing that I did before. Never yelled at me for that whatsoever. But today he does. I go, okay, well, he already told me he was tired. He's dragging ass, whatever. But people that get aggravated, they get frustrated, and if you call them out on it, they'll it's a possibility they could get combative, extremely. But then you watch them hoosah. I don't know. I deal with it a little differently. I don't know. But how does that pertain to people in the wild? I'm talking about people that you work with. It's a little different with your family and friends. They give you a little leeway or whatever. Maybe they don't. Maybe you're a little bit more apologetic. It's a more of an understanding. Co-workers and people out in the wild, they got no chill. They got no time for stupidity, even though they themselves are very prone to stupidity. See it all the time in traffic. People cutting me off and yelling at me because I'm in the way. I'm about 20 fucking pounds. I'm at 20 fucking tons. So what do you want me to do? I'm stuck like everybody else here, right? I'm just trying to get on down the road like you are. I am seeing, and I'm sure you are as well, society is getting more and more quick with people. The lessons that we learned in school with conflict resolution, growing up, that's where you really meet. That's where you really learn conflict resolution. And then later on, you become an adult, and maybe you get into some kind of leadership position. You learn a lot more of it, right? And so, a lot of people just don't fucking deal with it. Maybe they go home and they tell their wife or their husband or whatever, oh my God, this girl at work, she broke the copy machine and said, all this and that, and you're like, oh God, do I need to hear this? I mean, yeah, well, I guess you do. If you're in a spousal relationship, you need to hear that shit. Like, okay, just lend an ear. Yep. Don't give advice. Just like, oh man, that's fucked up. Be sympathetic, because they're trying to tell you something. They're trying to get it off their chest, right? They're trying to unpack it. But frustration aggravation. It's definitely alarmingly high in society, in the wild. People fuck up all the time. To err is human, right? We all make mistakes. I think it's very important to, forgive them, especially your family, friends, and co-workers, people that you love. For little honest mistakes, little stupid things. Now, if they do something malicious, yeah, you gotta. No, why forgive? I had to take immediate action. What the fuck? But if somebody is always constantly showing negligence, malicious intent, right? Maybe they're skating. They're like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit back here while y'all work. Tap on my fucking little black mirror in my handheld. Let y'all work. I just want to do nothing. I just want to skate. Yeah, that person needs to be called out. Especially when everybody's working. Right? And God forbid that you call out someone that's skating that's an authority figure over you. Or has positioned themselves as an authority figure. Like, okay. I see. You catch me slipping. It's justified for them to say something. But I catch you slipping. I can't say nothing. Really? Do as I say, not as I do, right? I guess it's how you deal with the situation. Yeah. Like I said before, people are getting more and more frustrated. More is on the line, right? The price of everything is going up. It is getting harder and harder to live in this society. Okay, and it's going to get a lot harder. How people deal with the stress that continuously builds up. Do they snap under pressure? Do they snap at one person that bumps into them or does something stupid? Does it ruin their day? Does it ruin their relationship with you? Do they continuously hold that in? Because they've got a lot on their plate, right? And then you'll hear it. As a CEO, the one question we never ask, we're told never to ask, is, how are you doing? Because everybody there is having a shitty day. For one, you're incarcerated. And then, of course, there's news from home. All kinds of things are fucked up. Oh, hell, they could be, being targeted by the gang, one of the gangs. Whatever. And then on top of that, their wife is leaving them. They're broke. They lost everything. They lost their house, their car, everything, all their money. They're sitting in prison. So you just don't ask them how you doing. Because they're gonna let you know. I think I've heard the same thing about nursing homes. Well, like a common question. Hey, that's a common greeting. Hey, good to see you. How are you doing? Oh, well, this and this. Late on my mortgage. Lost my car. Got repoed. I'm struggling to feed the kids. Just so frustrated, so aggravated. Can't get ahead. I'm in behind them, all my bills. You just want to snap. Just Why? Right? And you can't give them a solution. Maybe you can. I've learned to just zen out. I've learned to laugh at it. It's kind of a defense mechanism of mine. Kind of gets me in trouble. People are yelling at me. I start to smirk, laugh. Really pisses people off. And they're trying to give me the what for. Motherfucker, I told you. They're deploying knife hands and I'm laughing my ass off. Oh shit. Trash truck. Just throwing trash everywhere. Damn, dude. Didn't slam on my brakes. Luckily, I got the hell out of the way. And if somebody is very just habitually frustrated, habitually aggravated all the time, never in a good mood, can't joke with them, right? They're really quick with you. They're not going to carry on a conversation. There's no common ground that you can find with them. It's like this guy throwing trash everywhere. It's best to just get out of the way, right? Leave him alone. Get out of the way. Let them carry on with their shitty day, because that's what they want. They want to have a shitty day. The mind, it's funny how the mind works. If you're frustrated and aggravated, pissed off, depressed even, the mind says, oh, this is what you want. So we're going to make it quicker for you to get to that depressed, aggravated, whatever state. The synapses actually get closer and faster. Right, it does. So positivity is a thing. It really is. We're maintaining positive, maintaining calm in stressful situations. Your mind, you're actually building your mind to want that. You're telling your mind you want that. I want this calmness. I want this restraint. I want this zenness in this time of stress. I want to have that it gaff. Don't give a fuck, right? Oh well. You're able to make sound decisions when you're calm. When you're frustrated and aggravated, you don't make those confident decisions. So be careful of everyone that's all frustrated and aggravated. It's going to get worse. People are going to get worse. If there's some way that you can reach people, like, hey, how you doing? Like, hey, I just want to tell you that I really care. I think you're doing a great job, and relax, hang out, whatever. What the fuck's this motherfucker doing? Are you gonna take a right, or are you not? I don't understand. Okay, I guess not. He might be frustrated. He might be frustrated, and just maybe he's going around the world to the right. I don't know. But we shall see this. Let's see what Yeah, that's right. Bird that got some power. Yeah. And you know what? You might have to regulate. You know what? That's just the way it is. You might just have to regulate when folks act a fool, when folks are all frustrated and aggravated. It's still not a fucking excuse to be a fucking dickhead, an asshole. That's where I come from. That's like, yo, hey, chill. All right. I'm usually a good person to talk to, but you know what? I might be feeling some kind of way that one day. And I might just fucking deploy knife hands. And the bass in my voice might get a little deeper. You know what? And I might just be a little shocking. The violence of action coming out of my fucking mouth. And the veins popping out of my fucking skull. So that's the other thing too, is being mindful of people's state. I'm not saying be as empathetic as a psychologist or whatever, you know, a fucking empath. I mean, I'm empathetic. I am empathetic, and I take that into account when I'm dealing with folks. But like I said, it's still not an excuse for total disrespect. For one, I've got a major problem with authority figures. Always have, all my life. I've learned, of course, to deal with it. I might, you know, say something like a little jokingly, like what the fuck, you know, and gets them all riled up. But then they figure it out. They're, oh shit, this guy, he just don't care. Can't reach me that way. Most people, you can deploy knife hands and yell and scream, and they're corrected. Me, I don't know. I might get offended. I might get just like the Joker. Really? Right? Oh shit! This motherfucker hot for no reason. But you know, people that get frustrated, aggravated, definitely do not allow them to put their hands on you. Definitely do not allow them to get in your face. That's my line. I mean, you can step back, you know, from arm's length away, whatever. Yell at me, fucking vent your frustrations. Don't get in my fucking face. That's my line. Right? I like my bubble. Don't get in my airspace. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know what I'm going to do to you. I mean, that's so. To help me help you, stand back and yell at me. Stand back and reprimand me or berate me or whatever. Disrespect me that way, but don't get in the face. Don't get, because it's automatic what I do. I can't stop it. Right? It's overpowering. And if you are that boss that likes to get in people's face, likes to berate people, belittle them, vent your frustrations on the lower guy, you might be you're definitely adding to his frustration and aggravation in his life. And he gonna snap. There's a chance, a very good chance, that he snaps. Yeah, there's a lot of workplace violence nowadays. Like I said, things are going to get worse. A lot worse. People's emotional state, their emotional states are going to crumble. That civil contract, that gentleman or that gentle lady No, it's going to be ratchet. People are going to just do what they want and expect to be left alone. And they have chips on their shoulders. And if you question their actions, their motives, their whatever, you've just opened up a can of worms, right? That can of whoop ass. Woo! Here it comes. Right? If it's verbal, okay, all right, fine. Are you done? Hey, great. I glad you feel better. Can I go now? I mean, we keep your distance. Give me 3 feet. Give me 3 feet. Thank you. Give me 3 feet. All right. It's good to set boundaries. It's still good to set boundaries, even with somebody who is aggravated, especially someone who is aggravated and frustrated with you. Hey, back up. Don't come over here. Nope. Yep. Okay. Right. You're gonna let me know. Let me know what the fuck's up. Okay, great. All right, I gotta go. Can I go now? Yeah. All right. Cool. Right? Somebody goes drill instructor on you. Just know that they've got some issues. And, understanding that. Patience, tolerance, and humility. Mercy, compassion, understanding. If that doesn't work, kick their ass. I've heard what you gotta say. I don't... Even if I don't agree with it, I don't agree with it. Definitely don't agree with the way that you went about it. But I'm still going to be here and I'm going to listen and let you get it off your chest. Okay, get out of my face, right? Okay, back up. I said back up. All right. Boom, you're on the ground. You grabbed me, you yelled at me, you grabbed me, you got in my face. Now you're on the ground. I told you. Back up. I'll even try to leave. Like, I gotta go. Are we done here? We're done here. Really. Because now I'm getting all heated. Can I go now? It's okay to set boundaries. Right? Most people in managerial positions and authoritative positions, they're gonna come at you differently. Right? They're gonna be calm. Like, hey, you did something, and we don't appreciate it, and we're going to write you up for it. That's the way it is. So they're calm, cool, and collective, and they're waiting on you to blow up. They're waiting on you to lose your shit, to vent your frustrations and aggravations. And they're going to apply their conflict resolutions, their corporate conflict resolutions. Oh, they're gonna fire you. And then they just call security, and they're the ones that get physical. See how that works? But out in the wild, a argument can escalate quickly into a fight, and that fight could end to someone getting seriously injured or die. And so I know this because I've seen it many times. I've been a part of it many times. And I understand that. So a lot of times I just keep it stepping. Nope, gotta go. See ya. If I did something wrong, I apologize and move on. If I have to compensate right away, okay, fine, I'll compensate you. Hey, I hit your car. Okay, let's do this thing. Right? I'll compensate you for your loss because I feel obligated to do so. But if they just continuously become more aggravated and frustrated and animated, then I'm gonna fear for their safety, my safety, their safety, mostly their safety. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't want to hurt nobody because I know I can. But just because you know you can, don't mean you should. So that's all I really got to say. I mean, that's just, I was looking for, I'm always looking for muse. I'm always looking for inspiration on what kind of topics I can talk about. And this was one of them. And it was inspired by one of my coworkers. Right? I took some bins. No, I closed up the truck. I secured the truck, and some bins were left out. I'm like, and he lost his shit. And I was like, it's okay. I'll take them out. I'll make it right. Don't worry about it. But, and then everything after that, I did wrong, even though I didn't. Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? What the fuck? What the fuck? It's okay. I got this. Here's the reason why. And so, you know, if he goes home tonight and, you know, just unloads on his wife, even though we had a good day today, I just ruined his day because he was tired. He was frustrated with work. I don't know. That's okay. That's fine. I will forgive him. I hope that he forgives me. I hope that he's okay with letting it go. He did have that moment where he had to close his eyes and hum a tune. Like, oh. No. Go to your happy place. Go to your happy place. This guy is making me fucking pissed off. I want to kill him. Intentions. So he has the intent, that murderous intent, that comes from anger, frustration, and aggravation. And society's like that anyway. That's why if they come to me like just yelling, cussing, and screaming, I either get more than they are, or I'm quiet and calm and talking to them in a calm manner, or I get more authoritative. It all depends on them. Conflict resolution. You know, these past few generations don't really have conflict resolution. They were taught, let's take to the streets. Yay. Color our hair pink and teal and show our 5 minutes of anger because it's their fault. Somebody else's fault. It's somebody else's fault of why I feel this way. No, that's called mental illness. Crisis resolution, conflict resolution. Knowing that you're frustrated, knowing that you're aggravated, and getting yourself out of that state so you can make calm and rational decisions in an objective world, not a world that's subjective. Oftentimes you'll get out of a lot of situations that could have went the wrong way. Right? You just gotta watch it. Gotta watch people, especially out here in the wild. And it's gonna get wild. It is a mad, mad world out here. And it's only gonna get worse. People are gonna get more frustrated, more aggravated, and you're gonna see people act out more. For whatever reason. And yes, like I said before, it is murder season. So, yeah, be careful out there. Watch what you do, watch what you say. Watch who you piss off. Watch who's pissed off. See who's going to act out because of their anger and frustration. So fucking, you don't understand. I'm aggravated. So aggravated. Oh, okay. What does that have to do with me? Because you did that thing. You did that one thing. And now you're gonna get it all. Revenge of society. Ah! No. That's not happening, folks. Nope. No, dude, that ain't happening. Not happening. I'm gonna leave now. And no, I wasn't acting this way just to piss you off. But now I just might. I don't know. That's kind of how I feel sometimes. But it's very important to watch what you say, watch what you do. Try to be helpful and kind in your words, in your actions, and your deeds. And if people get frustrated and aggravated with you, just understand that they're probably having an extremely bad day. And leave it at that. I hope they go get a fucking beer or a shot or, smoke some weed or whatever the fuck they're gonna do. I don't know. I don't know what people do nowadays. Go eat a Snickers. I don't know. I just understand that some people just need to vent. And if they do it the right way, I guess it's okay. Will I think less about them? It's very telling. It's very telling how they deal with stressful situations. Even if it's something as minute as something as me being stupid. What's that famous saying from the Joker? Why so serious? So, this is Mad Chad. Another conclusion of the Zoot Report. Hope you all have an excellent night. Skull.